So there's going to be little children. Why are these children having this kind of issue? I'll tell you, it's a simple thing. They have been hearing what they call blood money. But let me talk about Kenya crisis in 2025 May. Kenya crisis is about investigating who did this, who did that, insecurity alert, security alert, insecurity alert. This both English word, insecurity and security alert. There's going to be, everybody is no longer going to be walking carelessly. I'm seeing all the MPs, members of parliament, I'm seeing all of them trying to get security for themselves. That's what I'm saying, which of course everybody know that everybody must go get a security. But in this same security, it's a decision by the president either to make or not to make, or to withdraw or not to withdraw. So we need to pray for these MPs, because this is an example of the next target. It's not something that is going to end. You see the video that says Ruto is going to lose most of his personal workers, the people he works with. So MPs are his workers. Members of parliament, they're also working with Ruto. They're part of his government. So that's it. So we need to pray and say, let this nonsense be stopped. Because these same people who are sending this low life to kill people are the same people being sent by the same politician, either the opposite or the same political position. So it's going to cause a lot of riots. You know, when I talk about Kenya, they will say, is it only Kenya you talk about? Why don't you talk about Nigerians? I am not from Nigeria. I'm not from Kenya. I'm from a heavenly base. But right now, we need to pray about the chaos that is about to happen. So everybody should be careful of who is close to them. This is the beginning. It's not the end. It's the beginning of more killing. Are you getting what I'm saying? So this one was on the road. What about if I tell you that the next one is going to be in the compound? What about if I tell you the next one is even when he's dressing, he will just come out and he was shot? So we need to pray, because I see these two events again coming to happen. And while people are being scared, the next one will happen. So every MP should put their hands in the hands of God. Your protection cannot come from your whatever spirit it is. Put your hands in the hand of God. Your life in the life of God. Do not think He's not protecting. He's the God of all. He made all, He protects all, He blesses all. That's what I'm going to talk about it. And as I said before, have I made the prophecy about Ruto having a heart attack?
Yes.
I've said it before.
Yes, sir.
And why this issue is happening, I'll say it again for the second time, or I think for the third time. The president should be careful of his blood pressure. That is what he should start working on, his blood pressure. Nothing will happen to him like death, but he should be careful of blood pressure. Are you getting what I'm saying? So he should be careful for blood pressure. That's the most important thing. And I'm going to pray for, what they call this province or this state. Let's pray for the city. Let's pray for the county of Kakamega. Kakamega in Kenya is not really going to be at peace. I don't know what is going to happen in Kakamega. Why we are thinking Kakamega will be having issues, or I don't know if it's political, I don't know, but I have a lot of social unrest in Kakamega. We are also moving in the place of Kisumu. They're going to also have a lot of issues. I don't know if it's political, even though I know. I will tell you I don't know. I don't want to put myself into any mess. So Kisumu, we need to pray for Kisumu. We need to pray for Kakamega. We also need to pray for another place. It's like, how will I put it? Oh, what's the name of this county? Oh my God. Oh my God. This county is like 6 hours from Nairobi. This county is like 6 hours from Nairobi. It's 6 hours from Nairobi. I've forgotten. Can somebody tell me? I'm not doing a guesswork, but I can't pronounce it. Its technical name.
Mombasa. Mombasa.
What?
They are saying Mombasa.
I've talked about Kisumu on social unrest on Kisumu. Not that one. Okay. Let's leave it. The Lord will remind me. The Lord will remind me. But let's talk about something. And this thing I want to talk about is going to be a very big riot. It's going to be happening in the seaport. And this seaport is being built or is being made in Mombasa. So we have to pray for also securities in Mombasa. We should lift up the place of Mombasa. Are you getting what I'm saying? We should lift Mombasa in prayer because it's one of the tourist states in that country. So we need to pray for Mombasa in the place of this shipping. I don't know how it's going to happen, but there's going to be a lot of collapse in Mombasa when it comes to this ship. Is it clearing and forwarding? They call it clearing and forwarding. In this, it's custom, right?
Yeah, custom.
There's going to be a lot of issues in that Mombasa when it comes to custom. It's also going to affect the people in Mombasa, and not just Mombasa. There's going to be also what I call the sea rising in Mombasa. A lot of flood is going to happen in Mombasa this time. So we need to pray for Mombasa. Thank you, mighty Father. And I'm seeing a place called Eldoret. Eldoret. So we need to pray for Eldoret. Eldoret. E-L-D-O-R something. I don't know how to spell it, so you understand. We have to call Eldoret. So we need to pray for Eldoret, the leaders in Eldoret. We need to pray for children in Eldoret. Is it? Osiris, please check if I'm pronouncing it very well. But yes. The people knows I'm talking about Eldoret. Eldoret.
E-L-D-O-R.
The pronunciation, is it right? Eldoret.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's what I'm looking at, the pronunciation. In that city, in that county of Eldoret, there is going to be a lot of kidnapping of kids. So we need to pray. There's going to be kidnapping of kids, little children in Eldoret. So I don't know how many kids you have that you think you don't need them, but if you don't need them, bring them to Nigeria. I will take care of them. In Eldoret, there is going to be disappearances of children. There is going to be disappearances of children. Are you getting what I'm saying? In Riyadh called Nairobi, there's going to be disappearances of children. So I'm seeing a place called Umoja. In all of the Umoja, but the worst part of this Umoja is like Umoja 2. In a very plain, lonely road. There's going to be a lot of kidnapping of kids in Nairobi, in Eldoret, in Kisu. Kisu is different from Kisumu. So there's going to be a lot of kidnapping. So I'm being specific right now. In Nairobi city, the capital city of Kenya, we still go forward to that place. Kisii, we have Kisii, we have Kisumu. So there's going to be little children. Why are these children having this kind of issue? I'll tell you, it's a simple thing. They have been hearing what they call blood money. They have been hearing what they call power. Politicians are inside. Selfish individuals are inside. Are you getting what I'm saying? Young youths are inside, including the Jay-Z generation. Most of them are inside. So it's not something you said is political target. It is a political thing. It's not a political thing. That's why I'm telling you that is an individual decision, not a political decision. Because you don't want to die and they say bring children, bring 7 children, and you find a way to kidnap 7 children and you pound them or you take their heads off because you want to use it for self-protection. You want self-protection? You can hire, you can get the best security ever in your country. They have detective in your country, private securities. So this kidnapping of kids will happen for a while. Not just happen, they will increase. They will increase. That, you know why? The more you insult me, the more you abuse me, you keep seeing them increasing. Are you getting what I'm saying? I've gone past that level where I want to come and say, what is he saying? Okay, wapi, mambo. No, that's not it. I love Kenya from the bottom of my heart. My best friends are all in Kenya that are men of God and women of God. So I want you people to know that and pray concerning it. It's not the time to abuse. It's not the time. You say, oh, what about Nigeria? You left Kenya for Nigeria. You left Nigeria for Kenya. It's none of your business. If you are going to check other platforms, you will also see me talking about Nigeria. Nigeria is even worse than yours. So for now, respect God's voice, not me. Are you getting what I'm saying? We need to pray for those children, because if they are being kidnapped, you yourself, you will get scared of your children. Why would children go to school and not come back by 2? Will not come back by 3 and will not come back by 4. We still need to pray for Kenya. That's the most important thing, and that's what the Lord is talking about. And some people that the Kenyatta family, listen to me, I'll tell you nothing but the truth. But the people who, their fathers, the Kenyatta family took away these properties from them, from their fathers, from their forefathers, or from their father, that the Kenyatta family took. The Lord said, I will restore those properties that was taken away from people. That's number 1, liberation. That's what the Lord is saying. He said, every property that the Kenyatta forefathers have collected that belongs to the poor masses, the Lord said, I will separate poor from Barnabas. And while separating poor, I will give poor his share. Why to some, while I am separating you, that is the Israelite, I will force the Egyptians to give every wealth back to you. That's the promise of God in that place. And the Lord said, I will come and I will be of help. And the time is also coming where Kenya will also experience snow. I think it could be for the first time in history. There's going to be snow falling down in Kenya. So we need to pray, because even before December, the rate of HIV will not be something to talk and keep quiet. The rate is going to be increasing to 97% in the country, including the wives, including the husband. So we need to pray concerning all these things, one after the other. So the nation of Kenya, the men of God in Kenya, should rise up and begin to pray.